We all kind of know our blood pressure number, right? But what if I told you that single number is just one little piece of a much, much bigger story? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the hidden rhythm of your blood pressure and find out why a so-called good reading at the doctor's office might be hiding a really critical secret.
I mean, think about your last checkup. The cuff gets tight, they jot down a number, maybe they even say, hey, looks good. But that's exactly what we're going to dig into today, is that one single good number really telling you the whole truth.
Because here's the thing, that one measurement, it's just a snapshot in time. It's like taking one single photo of a day-long party and thinking you know everything that happened. To really understand what's going on, we need to see the whole movie, not just one single frame.
And that brings us right to our first big idea. Why that one simple number you get at the clinic can actually be pretty darn misleading.
See, a reading in the doctor's office is totally static. It can't possibly capture the natural rhythm of your blood pressure. And trust me, it has a rhythm. It rises and falls all day and all night, depending on your activity, your stress, and especially your sleep. A single snapshot just misses that entire dynamic pattern completely.
So let's talk about that secret rhythm. This is where we get to the real clue in our little investigation here, something called blood pressure variability. Blood pressure variability, or BPV for short, is basically just a measure of the fluctuations, the swings, in your blood pressure over time. The important thing to get here is that it's not just about how high your blood pressure is, it's about how much it swings up and down throughout a full 24-hour cycle. And this nightly rhythm, well, it reveals a really fascinating split. Most healthy people are what we call dippers. It means their blood pressure naturally drops by at least 10% when they're asleep, which gives their heart and arteries a much-needed rest. But some people are non-dippers. Their blood pressure stays high all through the night. And that right there is a major red flag that a single daytime reading would absolutely 100% miss.
And this is not some rare, obscure issue. Get this, one study that looked at hypertensive kids found that a staggering 64.7%, that's almost 2/3, showed this risky non-dipper pattern. It is a massive hidden problem, and it's way more common than you'd think.
So if a single snapshot from the doctor's office just isn't cutting it, how do we actually track this full 24-hour story? How do we see the whole movie? Well, the tool for the job is called 24-hour Ambulatory Blood Pressure Monitoring, or ABPM. Unlike that office reading, which is blind to everything that happens at night, an ABPM is this small, wearable device that tracks your blood pressure continuously. It captures your unique day and night pattern and finally reveals whether you're a dipper or a non-dipper. And the data just makes this crystal clear. Take a look at the typical variability here. An office reading might show a swing of, say, 10 points, but a 24-hour monitor, it reveals the true swing is closer to 15 points. That just goes to show you how much crucial information those single readings are leaving on the table. Okay, so we know there are hidden swings and these dipper and non-dipper patterns. But why does this actually matter? Let's connect the dots here and really uncover the danger that's lurking in those swings. You see, having high blood pressure variability and being a non-dipper, these aren't just interesting data points. They are serious risk factors. Studies have linked them directly to an increased risk of post-stroke dementia, a higher chance of developing frailty syndrome, more cardiovascular events, we're talking heart attacks, and even subtle hidden injury to the heart muscle itself.
This chart really makes the connection impossible to ignore. Look, the non-dipper pattern is already pretty common in people with hypertension, around 71% in this group. But now, look at the bar for stroke patients. That number jumps all the way up to 79%. The evidence is just so strong that there's a link between this hidden pattern and major life-changing health events.
Now look, I know this might sound a little intense, but this knowledge isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to do the opposite. It's meant to empower you. Understanding this hidden story is what allows you to take control and have a much smarter, more informed conversation about your health. And here are 3 simple, totally actionable steps you can take. First, ask your doctor about 24-hour monitoring to see your full story. Second, when you get the results, specifically discuss your day-night patterns. Find out, are you a dipper? And third, use that powerful information to help create a truly personalized treatment plan that works for you around the clock, not just during business hours.
Ultimately, this completely transforms the conversation. We need to move beyond just asking, what is your blood pressure? And we need to start asking, what is your blood pressure doing throughout the entire day and night? Because that is where the real answers are.
Your blood pressure is telling a story that unfolds over 24 hours every single day. The only question left is, are you ready to listen?